everyone. Let's do some adding together. I'm going to use 4 little squares that I've made, and I also have 2 plates to help me do my sorting. And I've put a number up here. You know that number. That's the number 4. And I'm going to be moving these little squares around between the 2 plates. Right now I have all 4 squares on this side, but maybe I'm going to move one over to this side. Now I have 3 squares on this side, and I have 1 square on this side. And do I still have 4 squares altogether? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do still have 4 squares altogether. 3 squares plus 1 more square equals 4 squares. I'm going to write a number sentence that goes with that picture. Here we go. I've got 3 squares here, so I'm going to write a number 3. Plus, I have 1 square on this side, so I'll write a number 1. And that equals how many squares altogether? Yeah, there are 4 squares altogether. So I'm going to write a number 4 over here. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Can you read that number sentence with me? 3 plus 1 equals 4. Right. Okay, so let's try another one. I'm going to move the squares around a little differently. Maybe I'll move another square over to this side. So now we have 2 squares on this side, and we have 2 squares on this side. 2 squares plus 2 more squares equals how many squares altogether? Still 4 squares, right? Let's write a number sentence that goes with this picture. We'll start with a 2. I see 2 squares here. 2 plus, how many squares there? 2 more squares. I'll put another 2. And that equals how many squares altogether? 4. So I'll put a 4 over here. 2 squares plus 2 more squares equals 4 squares altogether. Can you read the number sentence with me? 2 plus 2 equals 4. That's right. Let's try one more. We'll move around the squares in another way. Let's put another square over on this side. So now we have 1 square on here, and we have how many on that side? We have 3 on that side. 1 square plus 3 more squares equals how many squares altogether? We still have 4 squares, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's write a number sentence that goes with this picture. So I have 1 square here, I'll put a 1, plus, how many squares over here? 3 squares over here. 1 square plus 3 squares. And that equals how many squares altogether? 4 squares altogether. 1 square plus 3 more squares equals 4 squares. Can you help me read that number sentence? 1 plus 3 equals 4. That's a lot of fun. You have a job to do at home. You need to find 4 of something. You can use 4 squares like I did, or you could use 4 Cheerios or 4 pieces of Lego. And see if you can ask Mom or Dad for 2 plates to use so that you can move your 4 things around. And then you can talk to Mom and Dad about how you're moving your things around, and you can ask them to help you write down the number sentences too. Okay, have fun.